Recognized by the United Nations Human Rights Council, the Istituto Internazionale Ausiliatrice Human Rights Office is a defender of the right to education for all and a promoter of empowering children, youth, and women. IIMA envisions a world where all can realize their full potential to be free and responsible citizens, a dream close to the hearts of its founders, St. John Bosco and St. Mary Domenica Mazzarello.
We don't only say young people are our future. Young people is our now. What we are promoting through the office is the right to education and education to human rights. We are working for children who have come from the forests, far-flung villages. And I remember asking a group of them. At that time, she was already our educator. In the beginning, she was our student. And she said, I was just like a fallen fruit. I don't even know that I have a value. When I came over here to the center, I discovered I have a value. I discovered I'm a person. I discovered I have a dignity. And I discovered my potentials.
Recognizing the dignity and rights of all human beings is at the core of all actions taken. Guided by principles of the preventive system, the IIMA Human Rights Office focuses on developing and growing human rights education, especially for the most vulnerable groups in society, such as migrants, refugees, indigenous peoples, minorities, and those living in difficult situations. This is done through its pillars of action, of advocacy, capacity building, communication, and networking. In 2008, IIMA obtained its special consultative status from the United Nations Economic and Social Council. It allowed them to participate in UN events and have access to the many subsidiary bodies and various human rights mechanisms, which became an essential resource for the IIMA Human Rights Office.
This is a vibrant office at the service of 1,300 educating communities. It is a bridge between the United Nations and 96 countries. Useful network among 5 continents.
IIMA Human Rights Office's advocacy work provides the UN experts and member states representatives with relevant and reliable information on how level and submits reports on the situations of the different communities served. Furthermore, the office provides training programs which enable its local members, such as young people and educators, to defend their human rights and those of others for the transformation of unjust structures within their societies.
Future ambition வந்து advocate ஆகிறது. இது மட்டும் இல்லாம child labor, child marriage, child abuseலாம் எங்க பகுதியில் வந்து ரொம்ப நடக்குது. இதெல்லாம் தடுத்து நிறுத்தணும்னா நான் ஒரு அட்வொகேட்டா இருந்தா என்னால முடியும்னு நான் நம்புறேன். அதனால நான் ஒரு அட்வொகேட்டா இருந்தா அது லீகலா நான் வந்து எல்லா கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல்லையும் ப்ரமோட் பண்ண முடியும்னு நான் நம்புறேன். அதனால தான் நான் அட்வொகேட் ஆகணும்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
இதுதான் எங்கள் ஈவினிங் கோச்சிங் கிளாஸ் சென்டர். இங்கே தான் நான் படித்தேன். இங்கே தான் சில்ட்ரன்ஸ் பார்லிமெண்ட் கற்றுக்கிட்டேன். இங்கே தான் சில்ட்ரன்ஸ் ரைட்ஸ் கற்றுக்கிட்டேன். இவங்க தான் என் டீச்சர். இவங்க தான் என்னை மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணாங்க. எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்லேயும் நல்லா சொல்லி தந்தாங்க. எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்லேயும் நிறையா மார்க் எடுத்தேன்.
என் பேர் கௌசல்யா. நான் தான் இந்த ஈவினிங் கிளாஸ் கோச்சிங் சென்டரோட டீச்சர். இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிடைச்சதுக்கு நான் ரொம்ப பெருமைப்படணும். அவங்க ஸ்டடீஸ் மட்டும் கான்சன்ட்ரேட் பண்ணல, அதுக்கடுத்து ஒழுக்கத்தையும் கற்றுக்கிட்டாங்க. இங்கே வந்து இவங்களுக்கு கோச்சிங் கொடுத்து எனக்கும் நாலேஜ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆச்சு. நான் இருக்கும்போது கூட இந்த அளவுக்கு யோசிக்கல. இப்போ இருக்கிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஒன்றா சேர்ந்து ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஸ்ட்ரீட் லைட் போட்டிருக்காங்க. அந்த மாதிரி நிறையா.
When Pope Francis launched the Global Compact on Education, he made an appeal to all those with political, administrative, religious, and educational responsibilities to listen to the cry that rises from the depths of the hearts of our young people. It is a cry for peace, a cry for justice, a cry for brotherhood, a cry for outrage, a cry for responsibility and a commitment to change regarding all the wicked fruits generated by the current throwaway culture.
Youth are very creative people. They have lots of energy. In most of the cases, they want to bring a change. And they have, I would say, a natural understanding of human rights. And this is, I guess, the great added value of their contribution to the implementation of human rights. This is why we want them to be empowered and to unlock their potential to become human rights promoters or defenders or activists.
To empower young people to become responsible citizens and initiators of positive change in society, full recognition and implementation of their rights are necessary to assume their role. Together with volunteers in development, education and solidarity of Vidas International, notable progress has been made in raising awareness within the UN Human Rights Council to ensure that the rights of youths are placed high on its list of priorities.
When you see not only transformed persons, but you begin to discover that they are active, honest agents of change in society.
Since 2016, IIMA Human Rights Office has paved the way in emphasizing the youth agenda, which shows that young people are at the center of human rights protection, promotion, and education. Not only as rights holders, but also as partners for implementing human rights in their communities.
My story with Vida started when I was 11 to 12 years old. I met them when they were doing the mobile education project where they go to different depressed areas in the urban poor. I used to be the beneficiary from when I was a child until my youth days. And then from that experience, I became a volunteer, even though I'm still around 16 years old.
The Global Youth Agenda provides opportunities for young people to participate in the drafting process of written reports on the human rights situation while monitoring these situations and their governments, thus creating an impact in their communities and countries.
Mi sueño un mundo con dignidad para todos, sin importar nuestras diferencias. Lo importante es que todos somos hermanos, todos somos personas.
To gain more knowledge, more experience about how I as a person can contribute further to the rights of youth around the world and ultimately make the world a better place for everyone.
To reinforce its youth empowerment agenda, the project Network of Youth Human Rights Defenders of Youth Rights was set up by the IIMA Human Rights Office in partnership with the FMA Institutions of Higher Studies and the Institute's JPIC area. It opens a space for ongoing discussions and dialogue among young people alongside educators to learn and raise awareness on youth human rights issues recurring in their territories.
That's why we are working a lot pushing the youth agenda also in the United Nations. We are preparing them for life. We are also helping them to live their present moment to the full so that they will become the voice, the hand, the face of others.
The Global Youth Agenda echoes Pope Francis's invitation to young people to give their passions and dreams free rein, and through them offer the world, the Church and other young people something beautiful, whether in the realm of the spirit, the arts or society. Make your voices heard. Youth empowerment gives young people a voice, helping them unlock their full potential. This is IIMA's best gift to humanity and the world.